Hello, Soul Family. My name is Geeta, and welcome to your Twin Flame Journey update. Mercury has gone direct in Taurus. How is this going to affect your connection? That's what we're going to try to find out. We will be checking for communication, and I was thinking, I'm going to write this down so I don't forget. Their next actions. Towards you. So, if you're new here, I'm just going to let you know how this works. I don't call people Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, because I have runners who are Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, and I know chasers who are Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. So, it's not really fair to be calling the boys the girls and the girls the boys. So, we're just going to call them runner and chaser, okay? I know some of you are like, oh, I don't want to be the chaser. It's like it's okay. You're going to get over it. Okay. How do you know if you're the runner or the chaser? Well, if they called you up and said, hey, let's get together. I really want to talk to you. I want to hang out. I want to see how things are going. I want to heal this situation. And you would say yes, then you are the chaser. If you were to call them up and ask them, hey, do you want to hang out? And they would run away, then they're the runner. Okay? Hopefully we cleared that up. All right, so please tell me, how is Mercury going direct in Taurus going to be affecting the twin flame journey? And Mercury will also be direct also and moving into Gemini very shortly, on the less than 10 days, like 9 days from now, on the 13th. And you want to know something really cool? It's going to be happening at 11:11. Yeah, Eastern Standard Time, I believe. Yeah, Eastern Daylight Time, which is the Florida time zone, New York, Florida. All right, please tell me, how is Mercury going direct in Taurus going to affect the twin flame journey? What is the energy of the runner going to be towards the chaser? Well, Mercury is direct in Taurus. Please tell me, what is going to be the energy of the runner towards the chaser during this twin flame journey update? Well, Mercury is direct in Taurus. What is going to be the runner's energy towards the chaser? Energy going to be towards the chaser, while Mercury is direct in Taurus. What is going to be the runner's energy towards the chaser, while Mercury is direct in Taurus? Underlying energy: Hangman, Knight of Cups, Seven of Cups reversed, and then Nine of Cups. Please tell me, what is the runner's energy going to be towards the chaser, while Mercury is going direct in Taurus? And this can apply technically to all people's cycles, including the high-level soulmate connection. They'll have a similar thing going on. Just so you guys know, it can be applied to soulmate and twin flame situations. I just focus on the twin flame aspect on this channel. So what is the runner's energy going to be towards the chaser? Well, Mercury is direct in Taurus, clarifying the Seven of Wands. In the reverse, we have the Four of Cups, clarifying the Four of Swords reversed. We have the Knight of Cups, clarifying the Three of Pentacles. In the reverse, we have the Page of Cups in the reverse, clarifying the Lovers. We have the Eight of Cups and clarifying the Moon. We have the Seven of Pentacles reversed. On the bottom, we have the Knight of Swords reversed, the King of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the High Priestess. I can't help but notice this. Lovers in the reverse. I feel like it's trying to say, like, your person could be having a difficult mental transition. They could be going through a breakup, potentially. There's conflict here and defeated energy. What's on this end? Let's see the rest of this one. This right here, with the hangman, they're trying to see things in a different perspective. They're fantasizing about what would it be like if I came towards you. What would it be like? And they're working on their self-worth. And the connection is heavily weighing on them. Coming together is heavily weighing on the Four of Wands. You know, but they are having some trust issues. They're not feeling really open. There's the Emperor. You know, he hasn't given up his feelings. You know what he wants? You know what this person wants? They want to be happy. They can't stop. No matter what happens, they can't stop thinking about what they could do to be happy. They're just not happy in their current situation. They're not happy. They're like, I want to be happy. They want to be happy. And whatever they got going on currently is not making them happy. Real talk. Please tell me, what is the runner's energy towards the chasers? Journey, twin flame journey. Oh, Mercury direct in Taurus. Runner's energy towards the chaser. Oh, Mercury's directed towards. Clarifying the Four of Cups. We have camera. Clarifying cups. The Knight of Cups. Self-indulgence. Clarifying the Page of Cups. In the reverse, we have addiction. Clarifying the Eight of Cups. We have healing, heart. Clarifying the Seven of Pentacles. In the reverse, we have the snake. Move it over a little bit. What is the runner's energy towards the chaser? For this twin flame journey, Mercury. Oh, Mercury goes direct in Taurus. Clarifying camera. We have date. Clarifying self-indulgence. We have sunglasses. Clarifying addiction. We have palm tree. Clarifying healing heart. We have boat. Clarifying the snake. We have not enough. It's on the bottom. Oof. Axe. Ooh. That's kind of weird. I keep smelling weird stuff tonight. Like, I keep smelling like Swisher Sweets. I don't smoke anything. It smells sweet, like pipe tobacco or something. I don't know why I keep smelling it. I don't know what it's coming from. Probably has absolutely nothing to do with this reading. Anyways, we have Axe. Breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. But it's usually about a breakup. And what do I see here? I'm seeing your person making a choice in love to walk away from something that's no longer serving them. They want to rebuild. With who? The chaser. Look at your photos, missing you. They're realizing that, I don't know, some of them could be thinking that it could be a one-sided relationship. I feel like the golden mirror, especially in readings like this, it could be that, like, you guys are like, just the imagery you see, it's like a mirror and there's heart and you're mirroring back love. So what's going on? So, I already said the underlying energy. What is the main thing that's going to be happening here? This person is still going to be having a block or restraint. Okay? They're still going to be feeling it. Okay? I feel like they're enduring. They're still not giving up their current position. I'm feeling right here. See? And I feel like they're going to be kind of depressed. They feel kind of depressed. Right? They're not standing up for what they believe in. They're having... The angels were saying a weird word I don't normally say. What? What is that? Sorry, they're saying a weird word to me I'm not used to using or familiar with. It's like, what is that? You have to say it better than that. I can't. That's not a word I know. It's like when you're kind of stagnating, but it's like a decaying stagnation energy. Basically, they're sitting in it. If you know, let me know if you know what word I mean. It's like, it's like, what? I don't know. Sometimes I get confused and they try to use words that I don't know. It's going to make me look it up. I just know. I'll look it up later. Maybe I'll put it in the description or something. It's like, but it's like they're sitting there, and it's like they're saying, using the word filth. What the fuck? Sorry, they're saying weird words to me. So they're sitting in their filth. They're sitting in their decay. That's what their words are using. They're trying to simplify it. There's like malignese or some. They're trying to say some weird word like that. If you know what I'm talking about, let me know, because I don't know what I'm saying. It's some word they're using that I'm not familiar with. I'll have to look it up later. But it's like basically they're sitting in some kind of decay, and they're learning. They're thinking about the past. They're reminiscing. They're thinking about the past, and they're actually thinking of, like meeting you, getting back out there, dating. They could be even actually thinking about in the past when they were potentially dating you or somebody else or something like that. It's like I'm getting a strong thinking of the past energy from this row right here. And I'm seeing them being mentally just exhausted. I'm seeing them watching you. I'm not seeing them in this part taking any actions, but I am going to ask what their next actions are going to be. I'm seeing them thinking about sending you messages. I see them thinking about coming out of this energy, but I'm not sure. It doesn't feel like a lot of action. I do want to ask what their next action is going to be, just to see what it says. But they're working on their self-worth. This is still probably carrying over from the meteor shower. I knew that energy would last about a week. The meteor shower started on the 30th. And it should end around the 6th. Somewhere between the 5th and the 6th. This energy could dissipate by then. Okay? And then I'm seeing them making a choice and walking away, trying to heal. I feel like they want to receive what they need in their life. Because again, it just keeps laying on them. They want to be happy and they're not happy, and they want to figure out what makes them happy. Some of them have no idea what makes them happy, and they're trying to learn what makes them happy. And they're thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it. Secretly, they're wanting to give up whatever that is no longer serving them. So whatever it is that is holding them back from you, they're wanting to give it up, especially if they're with another person. All right? But they got fear issues. They got fear, ego issues. So they're still, I'm not seeing them moving forward here that I can tell. I'm going to ask what their next, what actions, I think I want to ask it, what actions could they possibly take during this time frame. I am going to be pulling when Mercury goes into Gemini. So, make sure I don't mix these up. They're really similar looking. Yeah. Please tell me, what is the runner's next actions, potential actions? What is the runner's next actions going to be towards the chasers? What is the runner's actions going to be towards the chasers while the Mercury goes direct in Taurus? What is going to be the runner's actions towards the chaser? Mercury is towards. What is the runner's action towards the chaser? Twin flame direct update. What is the runner's actions going to be towards the chasers? Mercury is directed towards. See? Clarifying the Three of Cups in the reverse, the World. Clarifying the Six of Cups reversed, Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Clarifying the Death in the reverse, the Four of Wands reversed. Now, their actions are not going to be directly to you. A lot of them, they're going to be ending something on their side here. Death reversed, Four of Wands reversed, Ten of Pentacles reversed. They're going to be thinking about the past. Okay, they're going to be feeling this unfinished business with you. Clarifying the World in the reverse. Yeah. See, they want to come out of the cold. Clarifying the Ten of Pentacles with you. They're letting it go. Clarifying the Four of Wands. Yeah, see? Because they want things with you. I'm going to do one more. Let's see. Clarifying the Five of Pentacles reversed. Clarifying the Four of Pentacles reversed. Clarifying the Empress. Some of them they will. Okay. I know that, yeah, and it's talking about them thinking about giving you an offer, but they're not. I don't see them doing it. I see them thinking about the past, trying to heal the past, trying to heal something from the past, trying to come to terms with it, is what they're saying. The connection's weighing heavily. This is talking about them being single. They got these limitations and restrictions. The angels are directly affecting it. It is leading to them saying something, them giving you some kind of offer. All right, let's see what percentage are going to get communication. During this time, it'll let you know if there's a good chance of you getting it. All right, please tell me what percentage of the chasers will get communication from the runners while Mercury is direct in Taurus. What percentage of the twin flames for the people in this deep soul connections? What percentage will get communication from the runners? What percentage of the chasers will get communication from the runners? While Mercury is direct in Taurus. Percentage of chasers will get communication from the runners while Mercury is direct in Taurus. Percentage will get communication. What percentage will get communication from the runners? What percentage of the chasers will get communication from the runners? What percentage of the chasers will get communication from the runners? Let's see. What percentage of the chasers will get communication from the runners? What percentage of the chasers will get communication from the runners? All right, so let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 40%. Let me make sure I did that right. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 40%. So 40%, not even half of you will get communication. It's going to be really a time for reflection. Some of you, they could come towards you and tell you what's going on. Okay, but for the most part, they're mostly going to be sitting in it, sitting in their feelings, sitting in their decay, contemplating their life choices, basically. I am seeing some of them wanting to come towards and reconcile here. The ones that do, they might reconcile. I know that the divine is trying to bring them out of the cold, and you guys out of the cold. Okay? Yeah, there's some karmic lessons that are still repeating, and also limited thoughts. Look at this, though. There's a lot of restrictions. Justice is coming, though. You know, look at these restrictions. Limitations and restrictions. All right. Let's see what they want to say. I'm going to do the Twin Flame message oracle cards first. Please tell me, what do the runners want to say to the chasers? What do they want them to know? What do the runners want to say to the chasers? What do they want them to know? What do the runners want to say to the chasers? What do they want them to know? Say the chasers. It says, don't judge this, just surrender. I know it's triggering, but from a higher perspective, it's clearing energy and bringing us closer together. I can't validate our love in 3D until I understand our spiritual love in 5D. Give me time to explore this aspect so I can be a strong spiritual partner for you. And that is important. As twin flames, we are here to ascend and help others to do the same. I know I need to release attachments with karmic people. I'm creating a plan to leave him or her. What does the runner want to say to the chaser? I am triggered. An old pattern has surfaced and it hurts. Yes, I'm picking up that energy. That meteor shower energy is still lingering. What do the runners want to say to the chasers? What do they want them to know? I'm going through a dark night of the soul. Nothing in my life is making sense. But this is a good thing, guys. We have our love is eternal. It exists in every dimension and cannot be lost. What do the runners want to say to the chasers? When I let myself go deeper into thoughts of you, I can feel my heart opening. What do the runners want to say to chasers? Our mission is to be unconditional love. Clearing our programming is a necessary part of opening our hearts. I'm not happy. Karma, behaviors, people, and or limit or situations is playing a role in what's happening with me, and it's hard for me to see a way out. So now you guys are going to feel this too. This person's going through a lot. You're going to feel it too. You have to try your best and stay out of your heads, okay, and try to focus and be positive and have faith. Underlying energy. This is more of what's going on than what they want to say. I've hurt you, and I'm sorry. I hope you can forgive me someday and understand I was reacting in fear. I'm conflicted about whether I have what it takes to be your partner. I want to know everything about you, but I hold myself back from asking. I'm afraid I'll get in too deep. I'm beginning to focus on my mission, and our connection is part of that. Please send me energetic support. Use the frequency of love to uplift me because I need your help. And I feel like that is very important. Okay, we're not powerless. We can help them by sending them like energetic attunements. And you can look up on YouTube, there's guided meditations on sending your twin flame energetic attunements. I always suggest doing it. It also kind of gives you some kind of power. It doesn't make you feel like you're really helpless. It is also helps you to grow and develop your own energy as well. so it can strengthen within yourself, because it's a really important part. Being able to control your energy and your vibrations is a very important part of the twin flame journey, just like overcoming your ego is. All right, let me give you some other messages. All right, please tell me, what does the runners want to say to the chasers? What do they want them to know? What do the runners want to say to the chasers? What do they want them to know in this twin flame journey update? What do the runners want to say to the chasers? What do they want them to know? The timing just wasn't right for us. What do the runners want to say to the chasers? You came closer than anyone. What do the runners want to say to the chasers? I couldn't let you get close to me. What do the runners want to say to the chasers? I'm afraid to contact you. What do the runners want to say to the chasers? I don't react when people mention you. So you see, it's very negative. Like I said, the dark night of the soul. That's what they're going to be going through. And I'm pulling this while Taurus has just gone direct. Not Taurus has gone direct. Mercury's gone direct. What do the runners want to say to the chasers? I'm becoming a better person. Yes. This is true. I feel you leaving me behind. They can think that you're not necessarily doing that. But they are. In a way, you are leaving them behind because you're spiritually developing and they're not. That could be the way that they're feeling left behind. What do the runners want to say to the chasers? I wish things could be different. They can. They have to get out of their heads. What do the runners want to say to the chasers? I want to be more than friends. What do the runners want to say to the chasers? I replay our conversations over and over. Underlying energy. I will wait for a sign from you. I love you. I'm so attracted to you. I hid who I really am from you. I regret lying to you. All right, so let's get a little bit of advice. I'm going to pull. Again, it's very important to understand the ego and overcome your ego in order to grow in the twin flame connection. You have to have faith and spirit that everything that has happened to you is happening for a reason. Nothing is happening that is bad. Spirit does things for us for our highest good, not to torture us. Everything that happens is your highest good, so nothing essentially is ever bad happening to you. It is all meant to teach you something. And what are you supposed to be learning when things that are really bad happening to you? Is that you attract what you vibrate. So whatever you're vibrating is what you're going to be attracting. So if you feel like shit all the time, you're going to attract shit into your life. And that's why bad things are happening. If you're positive and you try to be optimistic, not just on the outside, but inside, you got to get rid of, you got to release those negative energies. And if you really want to release them, you can take them and you can imagine all of that dark energy going into the ball. You know, it's not a fast thing. You got to get it all in there and you put it and you just give it, you let the ball float up to the universe and say, take this energy from me, please. And then say a prayer, you know, say that you're grateful. Thank the universe for taking it from you. Sometimes you have to do it more than once, okay? But every time it'll get less and less, especially if you have a heavy pain feeling in your heart chakra. Okay, it's very important to do this. It helps release any negative energy. And in that moment, you can find yourself surrendering to the divine. Because essentially, you're not as in control as you like. The only thing you control is yourself and your vibration and what you attract. Using universal laws, you can manifest anything. So I also, and I've said this before, but go on YouTube, watch the video 50 Universal Laws. Just put in 50 Universal Laws on YouTube. It'll be the first video. Also, something thought, vibration, creation, or something like that. Also, go watch Reiki 1, 2, and 3. Okay, those are videos to watch as well. There's a lot to be learning here. And if you really care about this connection, you will do the work. You will meditate. You will do things to cleanse your aura, do guided meditations, on how to cleanse your auras, how to balance your chakras, how to do all these things. That's what you need to do. You need to cleanse yourself of negative energy and try to raise your vibration as high as possible. And then you can actually hear what the angels have to say to you a lot easier. All right, guidance for the twin flames, please. Guidance for the chasers about to run. They want Astrology cards again. Show Astrology cards. It took a minute to tell me that one. All right. Messages for the chasers about the runners. Well, Mercury goes direct in Taurus. Guidance or messages for the chasers about the runners. All right, so underlying energy is a new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. See? And that's with them. They're going to begin soon. It's not everything's going to be hiding under the surface. You're not going to be able to see everything right away. A lot of you won't. Expect powerful change though. New moon eclipse. I think we are in a new moon, or we just had a new moon. We have confidence is your key to success. New moon and Leo. And then we have what do you need to release? That negative energy maybe. Waning moon. When you surrender to the connection, you're surrendering to the divine. You radically accept that way things are, and that the connection is that is your twin flame. You radically accept that they're your twin flames, and that you are on a journey, a spiritual journey, to learn and grow and become the best version of yourself as a result of it. It's a wonderful thing. It's hard. It's time consuming. It takes a long time, but it's well worth it in the end. Please tell me guidance for the chasers about the runners, please. Guidance for the chasers about the runners. Mercury goes direct in Taurus. Guidance for the chasers about the runners. Guidance for the chasers about the runners. What's on the bottom? Take no offense. That's the main thing. Number 53. Take no offense. What does that mean? The ego gets offended. It takes everything personally. How dare you do that to me? But the spirit knows it's not even about that. Usually it's their ego interacting with you. So don't be offended by everything that happens. All right. So a lot of you must be doing good because we got number 31. Keep dancing. Let me get to it. Keep dancing. Your spirit is alive and well and making a healing difference in your life. You're flying high and getting higher. Right now, the only thing to focus on is doing what you're doing. Your spirit is dancing with life. Who is a willing partner? You'll continue to see your success grow, your personal joy expand, and your abundance overflow as long as you keep on dancing with life. Keep your words to a minimum, as your ego might slip in and try to wrestle your confidence and rhythm away by talking too much. Continue to take the actions that you're taking, following the promptings of your spirit. Better yet, turn on the music and actually dance. Let your spirit shake, rattle, and roll for a few minutes today. And dancing is really important with energy, so is music. By raising your vibrations. That's why it's really important not to listen to negative music. It says, do it again tomorrow. The more you dance, the more fully your spirit becomes embodied, and the more directly it can lead you towards your goal. Keep up the rhythm and flow. This one, actually, I've gotten this the last two ones, the last two readings. Number 57, call your spirit home. They want you to clean your house, I guess. Come on, guys. We gotta clean our houses. Make sure the house is nice and clean and decorated. If it's boring, decorated. It says, are you growing tired of yet the same old blah, blah, blah of disinterest that your ego mind comes up with whenever you get a whiff of inspiration? Are you tired of the same dreary arrangement of self-denial, insecurity, and boredom that you come home to at the end of every hard day at work? You feel this lack of inspiration because your joyful spirit has been living outside of your body and your home. Your ego has taken over and pushed it out the door. It's time to call your spirit back. Start by creating an atmosphere that appeals to it. It harbors darkness, chaos, dreariness, and carelessness. Is your living space inviting to your spirit? Your spirit is holy and requires a place of peace and serenity to dwell in. Invite it to come home by cleaning up your residence and airing out the old. If your home is cluttered, dusty, falling apart, or just plain ugly, it's not appealing to your spirit. Clean up and clear out the debris to attract your spirit once again. Hire help to do so if you're overwhelmed. Take pride in your space and make it beautiful, and simplify it. If you own less, you'll worry about less. Your spirit is content in a quiet, clean, and uncluttered space. Make yours a place truly worthy of your spirit, and it will return. Light a candle and say a prayer, and call it home. You'll know that you've succeeded because you'll feel inspired and happy to be home, in every sense of the word. Then we have number 5, turn on the light. It says, look to your life with the eyes of your spirit, not your ego. The ego points out your flaws. Your spirit concentrates on your perfection. The ego sees everything as your failure, and your spirit sees it as process and progress. The ego views itself as separate and alone. The spirit knows itself to be connected to all and an essential part of the whole. The ego sees darkness. The spirit sees light. Right now, you're being asked to view your circumstances with the illumination of your spirit. Don't focus on the shadows, but rather on the light. Ask, what is right in my life at this moment? What is working? What am I learning? What is the process of improving? What is in the process of improving? I said that wrong, sorry. I said, if you look with the light of your spirit, you'll clearly make out all that is well. Your ego can't see past its own fears, so it appears dark. Your spirit turns on the light, and thus perceives the value of all of your experiences. With it on, you can see that it's all good. And I was actually just saying that it's all good. When you see things with the light of your spirit and not your ego, you can see that everything is happening in your highest good. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Hopefully this reading has been informative and helpful. God bless.